has it been like for you to be the chancellor during this time, however? I mean,
well, certainly it is not the script that I thought I was going to get into because, you know, I became chancellor in May of 2019.
just in
And
time.
right? And so we had that semester, and then in March we were pivoting 500,000 courses who were face to face into some form of online instruction. So it has been really a test. I think that I am, like you must be, and like our faculty and administrators and staff, everybody's running on fumes, on empty. It's been the emotional toll, the psychological toll has been huge, but we have also shown the stuff that we're made of. I mean, I'm so proud of particularly that first semester, faculty going out of their way to find ways to connect with the students when many of them were not familiar with sometimes online education. So, you know, I think that we show our very best during that time. I would tell you that it was a lesson in humility because this virus kept changing and the strategies needed to adapt to it kept changing. It was very frustrating because people wanted certainty. People wanted a roadmap for solution. And we now know that that script never is written in advance.
Right.
So that was challenging, to be candid. How did you keep your institution safe, being so big and so diverse? But how do you keep the mission going? I mean, one of the things that I'm the proudest, Linda, is that last year we graduated the largest graduating class. I think it was like 58,000 students in the history of CUNY. So in the middle of the pandemic, we were able to send all those New Yorkers with an education, with their degrees, to be able to advance their lives. And so a lot to be proud of, but it was a moment of great humility in at times having to acknowledge that you didn't have all the answers that people might want for you to have in advance.
And we still don't have all those answers, but you are speaking to the great pivot in education, because obviously what happened here, the way we could graduate all these students, was we had to make a really rapid shift to online learning. And I think across the country now, we are trying to think about what are the lessons we're learning about education and the modalities to deliver education. What do you think are some of the lessons? I mean, maybe it's too soon to tell. I mean, we have to take a bigger look, but can we tell anything so far about what we're taking away in terms of modalities of instruction?
So I'll say two things, Linda. Thank you for that brilliant question. One, I think that we've all learned, sí se puede, right? Think about how many things, and you know, and you've been a longtime member of our higher ed community. Think about how many things we all thought. You were in a meeting and we said, well, you know, we could convert so many classes in this way. That would never happen. We never get to do that. Or you used to say, listen, really, people are never going to respond to counseling and advising and mental health advising if it's not in person, right? And look how many strides we made in being able to be really supportive in providing advising and services, you know, via online. And for example, mental health, which has been such an important need that we've had to address, how telemedicine has played a role in allowing us to respond to individuals in a timely way. So one lesson for me moving forward, and I don't want to forget it, is sí se puede. Many things that we sometimes think that we cannot do and do at scale, I think it showed us that it's a matter of will more than execution.